What's up, everybody? Welcome back to My Twisted Life of Poetry. I am Poetry. You are here for another recap and review of Power, Season 5, Episode 4, Second Chances. When I seen this title, I already expected the bullshit that happened. The only thing that Kourtney Kemp is good for is pissing fans off. Now, y'all say I talk a lot about this show, but I still watch it. I do. Because I want to see what the fuck is going to go on. And I think the reason why I watch it now is to see just how much more stupidity can come out of this writer's hand as she progresses in this show. And I'm talking about Kourtney Kemp. The only person in this entire fucking episode to me that is smart enough to still be a gangster is fucking Kanan. He's the only one that's exemplifying any god doggone gangsterism as far as common sense goes. The band of brothers, they meeting up. And they like, hey, Tommy, you late, you know. He say, look, we don't take care of these motherfucking Jimenez people, we all gonna be late. Well, Kanan say, hey, why don't you get your dear old dad to join in? Ghost like, what you mean, dad? Teresi out of jail? Why the fuck didn't you tell me? You know what I'm saying? And he finds out the Proctor already knew, so he pissed off about that. For the life of me, I can't remember when he actually told Ghost that Teresi was his dad. I don't remember that. He may have said it, but I just don't remember it happening. And Ghost all in a tizzy now. You know, he asked Kanan, you know, can you go and step aside for a second? Let me have a talk with him. And Kanan getting a kick out of the whole conversation. Because Ghost yelling, so he still hear everything he's saying. He's like, you can't trust Teresi. You can't trust him. The motherfucker already blackmailed me twice. Not only did he blackmail me, he killed Sandoval ass, remember? Okay. So Kanan is off to the side, just sniggling and shit. Happy-go-lucky. Tommy's like, man, cool down. He family. Don't stress off of that. And he's like, man, this motherfucker been in your family for the last 15 minutes of your life. Y'all got a dysfunctional ass family. Don't I look tired? I look tired. I'm tired of this show. I'm going to tell y'all right now. I'm tired of this motherfucking show and these dysfunctional ass gangsters. Ghost get a call from Tate. And Tommy's like, okay, throwing his little hissy fit. Fine. I'll take care of him and as myself. I'm quite sure Tate could have heard it over the phone, but okay. What the fuck was this meetup for in the first place? They didn't talk about shit. I mean, Tommy was so late to what the fuck was y'all supposed to be talking about? Bald head black guy we call Donovan. He bring in the files to Angie to let her know, all the files from Blanca to Angie. So you know what? She got her eye on you. She thinks something is up. She thinks you hiding something from her. And he seemed to be a little suspecting of her foul play too, but you know, he really don't say much about it. And she's like, yeah, I am hiding something from her. A federal investigation. Ain't no damn federal investigation. Y'all know that shit. But she hit up Tasha like, everything good, sis. We cool. You know, we could breathe again. Then Tampio hit her up, who I called Medina last episode. Thank you for the subscriber who shouted me out and corrected me. Well, he texts like, you know, that good is still on my mind. That good is on my mind. Somehow Angie tied Arturo to the Jimenez as the distro. I don't know how she picked that up. Because I'm like, when the fuck did they find out that Lorenzo got killed? Well, these motherfuckers, the band of brothers, they ain't got no trust in one another, no loyalty with one another. But yet, everybody seemed to keep trusting Kanan, the one person who they all said they shouldn't trust. But they all keep trusting in Kanan and what he's saying doing. He tell Ghost that Tommy worried about Teresi being a snitch, so let's go and take Teresi out. Oh, we can't do that. We can't do that. We don't want to fuck with them damn Italians, you know what I'm saying? But we could make Tommy, you know, get outed by this said family. But Tommy can't get hurt, though. He can't get hurt. You cool with that? Kanan say he cool. Well, he says this to Kanan, of all people. Y'all can't handle Dre. Somebody on Facebook posted up just recently that Ghost need to kill Tate ass. He can't kill Dre. They couldn't kill Dre. What the fuck you think he gonna do to old dog? Not a damn thing. But he says, I don't know where the fuck I was at, y'all. I don't know what the fuck I don't know where I was at. Let me go and skip on that. Something I was talking about with Kanan and shit. You know, they trust in Kanan and tell everybody. But, you know, they planned on not hurting Tommy. I was somewhere along them damn rounds. Yeah, but I basically want to start shit with the Italians or just get the Italians pissed off. I don't understand the plan because they didn't really say what the plan was. Y'all really need them motherfuckers on y'all team, to be honest. Y'all really do. Y'all was an armyless 2-man gang right fucking now. Well, Ty said last week, Ty Bibbin, she said last week that Teresi was ugly. Baby, she sure ain't lying. I had been thinking about his face for the longest. And I'm like, this motherfucker need to lay off the Botox. Like, for real. He must be going through some type of chemo or something because his eyebrows gone. I don't know what the fuck is going on with Teresi, the person who's playing Teresi, his fucking face. And Tommy, there's something wrong with his damn face too. Like, he getting too much Botox and injections in his face as well. And I am so sick of hearing of Teresi's family tales. Like, who gives a fuck? I'm finna skip through that shit. So while Dre is on the phone, Alicia sneak up on him. See how easy it was to get to Dre? See how she just walked on up in that bitch with his back turned and he's all scared and shook and shit. And he like, What's up with the Jimenez family? They all touchy and feely and shit. She rubbing on his face, caressing on his ear, and minding his earrings and shit, you know. Like he her little fucking pet. He tell her, look, I'm trying to move forward with this international side of things, but we got problems. Number one being your brother. That dude done ran up a $60,000 tab at the club. They don't make no fucking sense to me. And I'm like, the fuck out of here. He ran up a $60,000 tab. Like, mind you, this was supposed to be Ghost Club. No, it wasn't supposed to be Ghost Club. I'm going to clear this up for y'all. Because I said last time that Ghost was no longer the owner of his clubs. That's not what happened. I corrected myself last week a little bit because I was like, maybe that didn't happen. Maybe he was just... I corrected myself. I went back and I watched the shit all over again. Which is really why it's really pissing me off. But before I get to this point, I don't understand why the Jimenez need Dre to move shit internationally. Y'all supposed to be the biggest motherfucking drug cartel left in Mexico since Lobos is dead, right? Y'all already international because y'all in the United States. But y'all don't have the capabilities and the know-how to move shit overseas. I guess y'all don't have that capabilities and y'all gonna use Dre. This is y'all connect. It doesn't make sense to me. It don't make sense to me that the biggest drug cartel in Mexico was only centralized to these here United States. You can't make it make sense to me at all. Not at all. Maybe Kourtney Kemp mind just that fucking small. Okay, back to the club shit. Let me clear up the confusion. The Bassetts do not own ghost clubs, as I was suggesting before. Basically, he was hoping to buy into their hotels to expand the Truth nightclub as a brand. And as soon as they signed the deal and agreed to it, that's the day that Ghost was arrested. When Ghost went to jail, Dre took over managing the clubs. He ran drugs through it because Tommy approved him to do so. Well, after the feds had questioned Dre, Keisha, and Julio, R.I.P. Julio, Truth, that particular hub, and Keisha's salon got shut the fuck down. When Ghost got out of jail, he reopened Truth. Now, Truth is supposed to be still part of that deal because the deal wasn't canceled. But we haven't seen the Bassetts at all. Not one iota of them up and around her. And somehow, Dre, was able to tap into that and start working with the Bassetts. And he's going to start opening up international spots. He's going to do the same thing that Ghost was going to do. But these are supposed to be all Ghost's business dealings. Like I said, he had a contract with him that didn't get canceled just because he went to jail. He motherfucker wasn't in jail that damn long. So the club that Dre is actually running, I'm not even sure what the fuck that is because they were hotel real estate tycoons. You know what I'm saying? And Dre ended up taking over the Underground Casino. I remember that. Which that's not the club that he's running right now. But the Underground Casino is the one that Spank and old dusty ass Neo is running, that Crystal Ball is not in choice of. And then on some other shit, Mock. Last season he came to Proctor about Bailey Markham, the guy Tommy killed. But Mock just dropped that to pursue Proctor as to lose a job. That didn't make sense. Tasha was supposed to be plotting on Ghost's money from the real estate deals. So she said as soon as he got that money, as soon as that money gonna kick in, she was gonna divorce his ass and start her own business. And she had told that to Silver and Keisha. I remember that. Now, where is Stern? Remember Stern had gave Tasha and them the money to get back on their feet. His only arrangement was to have Ghost go into real estate business with him. So, of course, he was being fucked out of that percentage, and then Tate took over to help him out with the percentage. But Stern is still very much a partner, but we ain't seen him no more. Not at all. And what's that name? Silver, his old tippy turtle looking ass. He had something to do with Stern. Well, Tasha is sipping wine and popping prescription pills. And I'm thinking, oh, Lord, I hope God to God that they not finna make this no fucking pill addiction with Tasha. It's supposed to be an investment party. At Truth, she like, I ain't going. I'm not in that mood. Ghost ain't trying to hear that. He like, what the hell? And I'm trying to figure out when the hell did this center become Raina's legacy? Like, dude, you was working on this before Raina even died. So when all of a sudden this become Raina's legacy, like I gotta do this for Raina. You was finna do this before Raina. Okay, come on now. You only threw her name on as a piss Tate off. That's all you did. Teresi back at home with the Italians. And if they were smart, they wouldn't trust his ass either. I mean, motherfucker been in jail. I know he didn't snitch on us, but no. You out for no fucking reason. You claiming that somebody's cases got overthrown and now you just out. Bullshit. I know it happens. I know it can't happen. Bullshit. If I'm a fucking gangster, if I'm the mafia, because that's what the Italian's supposed to be, that I'm going to believe that shit or I'm going to trust that shit. Well, the gang's out here, including Tommy. Vincent, like, we got a legend in the house, showed Tony Teresi some respect. And Tommy looking like, oh, yeah, my daddy's in the building. And Teresi gave his We Are Family speech to butter Tommy up some more, and it's working. And I don't know who the little dude was next to Vincent, but he like, nah, you don't think this strange? He like me. You don't fucking think this strange? This motherfucker magically gets out of jail. He been in 25 fucking years and he's supposed to have life or some shit like that. And Vincent is like, no, respect his ass. I think that's so stupid. These are some of the most non-common sense having gangsters ever written. It's just disturbing me. The fucking mafia should be mad at Kourtney Kemp for this bullshit here. Ghost getting over to the club, all angry inside and shit, Tate like, chill, Let me go ahead and speak tonight. Let me go ahead and say what Tasha's speech is. But as soon as Ghost gets the chance, he runs his black ass up on stage, immediately starts to see the ghost of Raina, or a child that he mistakes for Raina. And all eyes on him, embarrassing the hell out of him and Tate. Now the account manager calls in the morning like, hey, we didn't make our goal. We short on funds. Well, Tasha come in like, how shit go? He tell her. And then all of a sudden, blames the shit on her. If you had been there, you had did your motherfucking job, then this wouldn't have happened. Yada, yada, this, yada, yada, that. And I'm like, Tasha's in there trying to console your motherfucking ass. And you mad at her. Because she wouldn't set aside her grief to come out here and speak. But the grief got the best of your ass. And now it's her fucking fault. So Tate's solution is to call Dre in. Remember I said the last time that Dre and Tate knew each other already. But the meeting is kind of weird and kind of odd to me. He wants Dre to be the new face of the project. And like, what fucking sense does that make, Kourtney Kemp? Girl, you reaching. What sense did that make? It makes no fucking sense at all. I understand what you did at the end. You tried to tie them in so Ghost and Dre could be working together in the spotlight again. But it still didn't make no fucking sense why Tate would select Dre of all motherfucking people to be the new face. It don't make no sense at all. And Dre, please, I still need to know what fucking business are you running? Kourtney forgot to fill us on that too. I told you I had to go back and watch previous seasons and try to piece all that shit together, thinking I was crazy, but I know the fuck I wasn't crazy. Well, Dre's like, what's in it for me? And scuffed them off, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need no new friends, homie. Which, like I said, they didn't make sense to me because the last time that we seen him and Tate together, they was cool as a motherfucker. Now you seem to have beef and animosity with him. It don't make no sense. Well, hey, Tasha Mama, she here again. Hey, Tasha Mama. And she tell her, you know, it's time for her to vacate this life. Which is, like I said, that was a drastic change for two. First, she was telling Ghost that she needed him to stay in it forever. She was mad he was trying to get out. And all of a sudden, she got this big change of heart. And she wanted to get out the game because she fell so in love with Silver, and then Raina gets killed. So now she really got to go. Mama's like, this is about that nigga, ain't it? That's what it's about. No, it's not. It has nothing to do with him. It has to do with Ghost. Everything to do with Ghost. Girl, you ain't fooling nobody. You ain't fooling nobody. Proctor, well, he's freshly dyed her at the crib with his daughter, and we get to see his ex-wife for the first time. She just pop up and want to call a truce between them, just out of the fucking blue. And I forgot that she was a damn junkie too. She 30 days clean. She gave her little 30-day chip to her daughter, like, here, babe, this is real. The daughter, in the shade of it all, says, you know what, Mom, I'm going to take this and put it with the rest of them 30-day chips that you gave me before. Promising that little girl she's going to get custody of her, and the little girl like, oh, no, Daddy, you better do something. You do something, John. Proctor said that ain't happening. Like, is this going to be the push for him to work with Mark? I hope not. That'll be so fucking exhausting. I'm exhausted with this damn show. Proctor probably the only person on this show like right now that I actually like. But he looking at the Teresi case file, which I don't understand why he would have that. You ain't even practicing. You suspended. Why you got all these case files at your house? But he looking at Teresi case file. And then he pulled out a phone, and I thought he was about to hit Mock up, but instead he texts Ghost like, hey, we need to talk. So Teresi overheard Tommy on the phone talking to Jason. You know, he still ain't got Jason money to him. And it seemed like it's a long time, but it's only been a couple days. This whole season, y'all, it's only been 4 months, 6 tops. It's only been a couple days since Jason wrote up on Tony saying I need to get my goddamn money. It's only been 2 days. So Teresi is like, you want me to help this time? Let's get it right this time. Tommy's radar is on, I hoped. He like, nah, I got this. I'm good. So Angie, and I want to say this is Medina, bring Arturo in. Of course he gonna snitch. Of course Arturo's gonna snitch. This is why Cristobal said he's the wrong motherfucker to be trying to run it any damn thing. It was a dumbass idea to use him. But he blurts out that he's not the distro, and where Alicia and the Diego supposed to be going and when. Why the hell does Arturo know where Jimenez are moving? Why would he know the information? He ain't the distro, so why would he know that information? And why Angie and them didn't bother to ask Arturo who the distro is? Y'all been trying to get Ghost, remember? Well, Proctor meet Ghost, and they both pretend that they don't know Teresi out, but the truth come out real quick. Proctor let him know that Mock is working with Teresi, and it may be on up and up, and it may be not, but we need to watch our asses. He already knows too much. Like I said, he blackmailed you, he killed Sandoval's. Keep your head low, your mouth shut, and your eyes open. Like I said, but how is he getting this paperwork? I know he probably still got his sources, because Proctor, no, he ain't new to the game. But everybody basically putting in Ghost's head that watch out for Tommy, because he fucking with the wrong people. You know what I'm saying? Tommy can't be trusted. And then I was like, what the fuck just happened? We go back to the house. Tasha moved out, took Yasmin with her. Tippy turtle ass Silver, you know, he tell her, you know, about the case with Proctor and how she's so safe now, and she really should just move in with him. They make me gag every time I see them motherfuckers on screen. Somebody said that they like the way that they have sex. They have no fucking chemistry, none. Not even in acting. They don't have no fucking chemistry. Cristobal and Dre, they go meet up with Jimenez, and as they're about to board the plane, we already know Inspector I Could Solve It Gadget Angie, who ain't no fucking cop, she's a goddamn attorney, she gonna be arriving soon to go arrest him and save the fucking day. Somehow Tommy know where they at. I don't know how Tommy knew, but he out there watching them, and he decides to pull off. I didn't get that. What the fuck was Tommy there for in the first place? Well, Alicia tell Dre that you need to train Cristobal in the club operation, so when we go overseas and expand, he can handle that shit. Dre ain't got no control over his organization at all. None. He's a fucking pussy boy. No. Alicia and Diego. Alicia tell Diego that he in charge. I could have sworn Arturo said Diego was leaving with her. But he left in charge. Dre and Cristobal leave. The feds roll in on the Jimenez. They rolling past the feds as the feds come in. The feds don't block their car, stop him, load on them. They just let them go past. Go head on. Get the fuck out of here, Kourtney Kemp. Get the fuck out of here. There is not going to be any damn way that this motherfucking vehicle is leaving the airspace or the area that the Jimenez are in and not get stopped too. Because you want to get all the fucking information that you could possibly have. You could have had a motherfucking big boss. You didn't know who was in that vehicle, but you didn't stop it. So stop it. Doesn't make no fucking sense. Ain't no way they would have let that car go. Ain't no way. They arrested them for drug trafficking, racketeering, murder, and conspiracy. All of which they have nothing tied to Alicia for. They only could peg that shit on Diego. If they had added kidnapping in, then I could see them getting Alicia, which I was surprised they didn't add kidnapping. Because what about that big head ass baby that they've been looking for? But that wasn't one of the charges. Angie say to her as she walked past, "I got you now, bitch." Such harsh words. What the fuck did she do to you? I just want Alicia to fuck her world up. Fuck her all the way up. Please, somebody take out Angie's raggedy ass for me. So Angie go on to interrogate Alicia. And Tapio come in. Like, hey, ain't nobody in this office finna go near her. Whatever he's a DEA officer like Medina is, but his pay grade is apparently higher than everybody in that motherfucking office. And I'm like, that's what the fuck you get. Ha. Ha, 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 ha. That's what the fuck you get, Angie. Tapio walk in, cut the camera. He like, hey, I'm confused how the DEA just came in and took over the AUSA's office. But anywho, he say, you know what, you get to walk. Alicia tried to set up Diego for the fall, which that didn't make no damn sense to me. She just said, you know, my brother's just a liability, a risk, and so you set him up to get locked up. You would have killed his ass. That's what you would have done. But I told y'all, it didn't make no sense that Diego would have left his motherfucking gun at the fucking stash house. That didn't make no damn. He loved that motherfucking gun. He wouldn't have left that bitch. But, yeah. Tapio tell if you want to off your brother, you do it yourself. You want to get rid of him, do it yourself. So Angie's case is a bust. She opened up her little file, the folder that's on her table, and she see her active taps. And lo and behold, out of all them damn names, she notices Tommy Egan's and Max and Sachs. Mock and Sachs is Trace and Tommy. We already knew that. I think Miss Honey asked about that too. What happened to that damn tap on the car? Cristobal like, we fucked. If the band of brothers know that Jimenez got locked up, they will surely come get our asses. They gonna get us good. So Dre say, no, I got a plan. We're gonna work that shit out. Over at Proctor's, the crime scene unit is busting in looking for evidence of a crime. Because now we Bailey Markham. They finally got him as a missing person. So his last known place of to be at was at his house. They should find something because Tommy killed his ass and he fell right on that motherfucking hardwood floors and got blood all in his shit. Unless Proctor pulled up all the damn floors. They should find some shit, right? They should. Well, Blanca got Gaines in her office, questioned him about his password. Who else got it? Gaines got suspended. It makes no fucking sense why Blanca would have Gaines in her office at all. Make it make sense. How do you get that record? I don't know, girl. But I'm telling you, Kourtney Kemp watches these reviews. I'm telling you, she must be watching these reviews, not just mine, but the other people too. And she be trying to offset our complaints by making them retape the episodes or some shit. Like we up here asking stuff that don't make sense, and then she come up with some bullshit ass reason on the next episode. I'm like, that don't make no motherfucking sense. Because it didn't make sense for Angie to have his password. Now I need to know now why Blanca got the shit. Why she got the information. Y'all get the fuck out of here with this. Get out of here with this. I think this. I might rename this episode, Get the Fuck Out of Here. Because guess what now? We go back to Ghost in them house and Yasmin ass is driving. Ain't no god dog on way that motherfucking child is that old. It's only been a few months since season 1. Not years, months. So, Tasha has moved out. She's taking her mom and her 21-year-old Yasmin with her. That whole argument about why she leaving him and him not needing her is exhausting, so I'm not even finna go into it. Kanan and his little 2-bit crew ready to set up Tommy. He tell them, hey, shoot these blanks so they can scare him. You already know these motherfuckers ain't gonna do that. Well, Proctor confronts Mark on the street. I guess they didn't find anything since he out walking the streets. So I guess the new vendetta, because if they'd have found blood, it'd have popped up with their black light. They wouldn't need to do nothing else. So I guess the new vendetta is against Proctor, so they can go after Ghost and Tommy and Angie again. This shit is getting old. It's a redundant 5 seasons of the same story. Dre's strategy is to accept Tate's proposal, which I had totally forgot about at this point. It just happened in this episode. So here we get the explanation that he severed ties with Ghost, and he went to go work for the competitors. Really, considering he had a deal with the Bassetts, they weren't competitors. They was his business partners. But he working for the Bassetts. He working over in whatever club they have that I didn't think they had. Because they was hotel people, not club people. But Tommy, he come out of the restaurant with Vincent, Sammy, and the other little dude. He had told Kanan to come pick him up there. Like I said, we already knew the naughty heads weren't going to shoot those blanks. They decided to fire. Somebody get hit. Kanan roll up, guns ablazing. He takes out the naughty heads. Kanan is the only one working all angles to get in good with everybody so he can fuck everybody. He is actually the only one on this show that's really thinking with a gangster mentality. The only one. He's setting everybody up to trust him. And I wouldn't be surprised by the end of the season, if end of season 7, that Kanan is the only one standing. He is truly the real Ghost. Because none of the kingpins know who he is. Every time they see him, they be like, who the fuck is this guy? None of them know who he is. Okay? The low grades all trust him. The feds ain't watching him. He planting seeds all over the place. He planting seeds right now in Vincent's head that Tommy can't be trusted. But Vincent is more concerned with the fact that Sammy lied and said that he was vouching for Tommy. So he planting seeds all over the place. Next, he got to get to the Serbs. You know what I'm saying? Kanan, he the real Ghost to me. He's the real Ghost to me. Killed his own cousin, Jukebox. Ain't nobody ever came about that. Killed that old lady in the apartment that apparently they had history in, because, he wouldn't go touch the bullet on the wall on her. Ain't nobody came for him on that. He kidnapped Tariq ass and got him leaned out, and now he working with the motherfucker's father. Kanan's hands are clean. He is the only real gangster on this motherfucking show. Well, Connie's face, shit's fucked up too. She got too much Botox going on her face too. She don't look like she on her deathbed to me. She walking around fine. But she knows something up with Teresi. And he finally tell her, no, I'm working with the feds to get Tommy because they trying to get his friend Ghost. Now, you know who the fuck Ghost is, so why you act, it don't make sense. But Connie say, you know what? You a rat now. I'm not a rat. No, you a rat. And you even looking like a rat, Teresi, for real. He's like, Tommy and Ghost ain't family, so I'm not ratting. Connie say, look, if anybody find out that you ratting on anybody, it's not going to matter who you snitching on. Then Tommy shows up at the house to tell him what happened. Now, he calls him son. I don't know if Tommy picked up on the fact that he called him son. Because, people can call a son, a kid. I call people sis all the time. They're not my real sisters. So people could do that. But I wonder if Connie going to hone in on the fact that he called him son. And I'm thinking, if Tommy cannot see that this motherfucker is fishing for information from him, he's stupider than I thought. Well, Ghost ring Tommy line up, but he denied. Like I said, I don't know what the fuck is going on with him and Teresi, if he believed him or what the fuck. But he denies Ghost at this particular time. Blanca still got files on Jones. I guess she kept a copy. She got a thick ass file on him. And she got a whole board set up, linking everybody and everything together. In the end, Kanan still ain't on that board, though. Y'all told y'all, Kanan ain't on that board. He ain't nowhere to be seen. Ain't nobody looking at him at all. Destiny could be the one to tie Kanan to everything. But, you know, if anything, she gonna tie Tariq back to it. Well, Ghost get a call to meet somebody. And I swear, if it's Angela, be prepared for me to dog walk these characters for the rest of this fucking season and this writing. Here we go with the bullshit. It's Angela. They back to fucking together. It's the end of this episode. Y'all talk about what y'all think about it down in the comment section. Y'all already know how the fuck I feel. This some bullshit. This some bullshit. It's bullshit. Peace out, y'all. Like, comment, share, and subscribe.